Avon Carling. This door threshold gasket is torn when it's closed. You can see daylight underneath it. I'm going to just kind of do like a little backup. This is the hall bathroom right here. Okay, so our niche has got enough pitch on it. We've been through here, we're operating water, those kinds of things. Okay. Wooden floors, carpets, some ceramic tile. This is the first bedroom. The double pane vinyl frame, windows, making sure they're all latched. I raised them and lowered them. Our screens are kind of tired and old, and we got some marks on there. How about that? Well, I wanted them up. Now I want to get them down. It's that time of day. It's got a little crack right in there. This is the way I do the plugs, and I did a bunch of them. I did. Our closets are pretty fine. Our ceiling fans are pretty fine. But you know what? Our doors are not sealed on the top up here. All right, you're supposed to seal 6 sides of your doors, or they don't have a warranty. And since this house is only about 10 years old, maybe they still have some warranty, or would have had some warranty if you would have sealed the doors. So. Man, you're going to have a party. Look how many coats you can fit into the coat closet. Looky there. Okay. That's an idea. I'm not telling you to have parties. You don't have to have a party. This is what I'm calling the middle bedroom, or maybe since the house faces east, then this would be the west bedroom, and then the primary bedroom is 3 bedrooms and a study office. Nice little closet in here. I've checked all the plugs. I've checked all the windows. Double pane vinyl frame. Checked all the flies. You know what? If you're unlocked, then I did not raise you. First thing I do when I come in is unlock all the windows. So that way I know that I get to go to all the windows to go home. Otherwise, I'd cut out, man. I'd cut out like Philip and Doug. I'd be on my way to the beer store. Those are some hard workers. I don't inspect blinds, but these blinds are not like cheap or anything. They're substantial window treatments, but they seem to be difficult for me to operate. I did not check you. I checked all the rest of these, all that. I remembered opening and closing you. I remembered locking you. I don't know if you can tell because the light's changing, or maybe I sound tired, but this is the last video I'm doing today. If the battery holds out, this is the last video that I'm doing today. It might be the second to the last, but this is the time when I like to say thank you, dear client, for your trust and your business. Those things mean the world to my family and I. And if you can find it in your heart to leave me a good Google review, that means a lot to a small businessman like myself. And to my YouTube nation out there, 11 of you, 13. Hey, thank you, Tulsa. Okay. Well, you know, there's a like button down there. You just kind of stab that like button, all right? And then if you've got YouTube insomnia, you know, I've heard that my smooth FM, mellow FM radio voice can lull you right to sleep and cure YouTube insomnia. So there's I don't know if it's a follow or a subscribe or whatever button that is. I don't know what button it is, but there's another button besides like, and just mash on that a little bit. Give me some love, man. Give me some love. All right. So, enough of the groveling. Okay, have I shameless self-promotion? Yes, no, I'm not going to lock one and not both of them. Okay, I don't know what that's about. But my client was in here, and he wanted to see the place, and I wanted him to see the place, and that's just roommate issues, man. We just have roommate issues. Come over here, lock this door. Yeah, you're locked. You too? Okay, you're locked up. K. Well, since I lost my stride here, those windows you can't lock or unlock or work, so I'll smooth it along. Okay. Okay, this is the dining area. So this is in North Dallas. This is a 10-year-old North Dallas, Collin County residential construction. I didn't find a lot wrong with this house, and I didn't make anything up. That's no good. So no news is good news. As I said doctor's appointment, because I have doctor's appointments, I said, it's kind of like when you get your lab work back from the doctor. It says unremarkable, and you're like, hey man, what do you mean I'm unremarkable? And then I said, that's really a good thing. And look at that. Is it still rolling? It's still rolling. I'm still bleeding. We're going to set this down. Okay. Guess you should be paying more attention, maybe. I don't know. Let's see if we can't get it back up there. We'll see what we can do. We're not through. We're not quitters. You got a dog door. If you've got a dog, that's not a problem. But if you don't have a dog, that's a hole in your door. We got a whole kitchen video. Yeah, we do. And we cried and belly moaned about the fireplace already. You're just going to see it when we do the interior appliances. Moving on in. That's kind of interesting. I'm surprised I haven't brought it up yet. This is the only thermostat that I can locate. It's in the primary bedroom. It's a good thing you got a lock on it. So you can close the door. The thermostats, even a smart one, it's a dumb animal. You can put it on any temperature you want, and it will not give up until it pacifies your request. It may never give up. It might not be capable of pacifying your request, but that's all it wants to do in life. And so if you like it at 70 degrees and you put it on 70 degrees, it's going to try its best to go and go and go until you get 70 degrees. It has no idea what's on the other side of this door. They could be burning up. They could be freezing. They could be doing anything. That's why you use that lock. They have to text you and they go, we're burning up out here. Can you change the thermostat? That's why thermostats are not supposed to be in living rooms. They're, in bedrooms. They're supposed to be in common areas. So if it was out here and just moved it over, then you'd be perfectly asleep, and the people that are staying with you or living with you or the others on the other side of the door, they could make you uncomfortable. And this is the primary bedroom suite, so I'm assuming that the primary person is be here, and I imagine myself being the primary person. There's lots of reasons for me to want a thermostat right there, but I got to tell you that whole story. I didn't have to tell you the whole story. Now, I remembered raising these blinds, and I do not remember lowering them. See if I can. I'll come back to them. Well, what I do want to say, we got carpet, and we got some ceramic tile, is in another video that's coming up. I couldn't get that cover back on, but I did get the cover back on. And our closets are fine. Did I say thank you already? Because I do. I really do. Ah, look at there. See that? You're on your way to church. This thing falls off. You don't want that. You're supposed to have a screw in there, just like you got a screw right there. See that? You're supposed to have a stabilizing screw. Still want the house?